Are you ready for an egg-citing surprise for the Spring into Spring event? Because we have a 3-hour event going on Saturday that I want to make sure you guys are prepped for, because there's a lot of cool things going on during this event. So with all that said, let's jump right in. Welcome back, my trainer club. Let me know in the comments below, how is your Spring into Spring event going on in Pokemon Go? Are you guys having fun? Are you maximizing? Are you getting everything out of it? Because for me personally, I thought there was going to be a lot more grunts, realistically, that we're going to have the grass type spawns. I was really ready to try to hunt down that shiny shadow Exeggcute, but unfortunately, I literally haven't seen one of those grunts. So let me know what your experience with this event is, because according to the information here in the event, it said they were going to be boosting Wishmer as well as Exeggcute. And I haven't seen one psychic, and it looked like it was supposed to be coming from grass. Don't tangle with us, but I haven't even seen that stop once, not even once since this event started. So let me know what you guys think as far as that goes. So today what we're gonna do is the surprise 3-hour event that's going on Saturday. It's gonna be from 11 a.m. all the way until 2 p.m. So you're gonna wanna know a couple things about this event to make sure you can max out. Just a reminder, guys, there are bonuses going on during the Spring into Spring event that are amazing, which are going to include 2x lucky egg durations. There is 2x hatch candy. There's half incubator distance. There is what was said to be increases in Wishmer as well as Exeggcute rocket grunts, which I haven't seen anywhere. And just a reminder, guys, you can get shiny Exeggcute from a rocket grunt, and it is intended to be that. So this is on purpose. So right now, if you can find those stops, which I don't know why they're not almost every stop right now, because that was what my envision of this was. Maybe I'm a little bit warped from reading this, but you can get the shiny shadow Exeggcute, which if you didn't see my short, you're definitely gonna wanna check out, because you can on Saturday from 11 a.m. all the way till 2 p.m., which is one of the bonuses, evolve Exeggcute, which has never happened before, into Alolan Exeggutor. So whether that be a shadow, or whether that be a regular one, or a shiny one, or a shiny shadow one, whatever that is, it can evolve. If it does not have frustration as a shadow, it will get the moveset of Drago Meteor. And I also did a short talking about, is Alolan Exeggutor in the shadow form with Drago Meteor a good enough Pokemon to invest in? You're definitely gonna wanna check out that short, which you can check out right here. Because I thought it was gonna be a good one, but it's definitely going to surprise you of where it does sit in comparison to other things. Because remember, guys, shadows are really strong. And then for this event specific, there's another bonus on top, and that's gonna be 2x catch XP. With a 1-hour long lucky egg duration, you can use 3 lucky eggs for the entire event and maximize out on this bonus. So obviously the featured Pokemon is going to be Exeggcute. I'm thinking that it's gonna be a more predominant spawn, or if it's not a predominant spawn, it's gonna basically populate all of the research along the way. I will be live streaming it, so if you guys want to tune in and play with me, I will see you there. And then we have some spawns going on as well, which is going to populate our tip number 1. So with all that said, let's get into tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be the spawns of the event. Are they going to be good for PvP? Are there meta attackers in there? And then in the later tip, I have a Stardust tip for one of these Pokemon spawns as well. So for these Pokemon, we do have all of them being shiny potentials. Bulbasaur, Oddish, we also have Paris, we have Bellsprout, Tangela, Chikorita, Sunkern, Trico, as well as Seedot. So all of those Pokemon do have shinies in there. So are there meta attackers in there? We do have 2 that are relevant. Actually 3, and they're all grass types, as you can see. So Shadow Tangrowth is actually the #1 grass attacker right now in the shadow form, being behind Zarude. So Zarude is the #1. This is including non-megas. So then if we look into the megas, we do also have 2 other Pokemon. #1 is out right now, which is going to be Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur is out, so I highly suggest you guys try to get as much XL candy of this Pokemon as possible. But then what is going to be even better is going to be Mega Sceptile. This Pokemon is not out yet, but it will take over the top grass type attacker spot, which is definitely something that you're going to want to check out and try to save as many XL candies for this Pokemon as possible to max it out to level 50, because it's going to be an absolute boss. So save those Pokemon, trade them over 100 kilometers to get more XL candy. And as far as meta attackers, that's all we have right now, but there are going to be some relevant PvP Pokemon, and I'm going to give you those PvP IVs as well. #1, we have Venusaur, ranked 51 in the non-shadow, 59 in the shadow in the Great League, with Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, which is the Calm Day move, and Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb is going to be a great way to be able to counter Azumarill when you are playing with this Pokemon. The 100% IV is going to be a 0, 14, 11 for the Venusaur for the Great League, and then it's also going to be ranked well in the Ultra League. 18 in the shadow and 21 in the non-shadow. The 100% IV is going to be a 1, 15, 14, which then leads us into Meganium. It is going to be ranked 29 in the non-shadow, 53 in the shadow for the Great League, Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, as well as Earthquake. And both Frenzy Plants that are going to be on Venusaur as well as the Meganium is going to be a Calm Day move. So if you don't have that moveset on this Pokemon, you are going to have to Elite TM it, or you can can be patient and wait until probably the Calm Day wrap up, and I would think that the classic Calm Day Pokemon are also going to be able to have their moveset evolutions accessed as well. Since the first one of this year was Bulbasaur Calm Day Classic, I believe that in December it will also be able to obtain that moveset. And then we have Shiftry. That's going to be ranked Shadow 29 in the Ultra League and 48 in the non-Shadow. With the moveset of Snarl, Leaf Blade, and Foul Play, this Pokemon hits pretty hard. It's a little bit glassy though, but I do like how fast it charged up its charge moves. This one is going to be at level 50 at a 315 for the 100% IV. So guys, you are going to need that 296 XL Candy or 360 if you're using the Shadow for this Pokemon, and it goes all the way to level 50. So those are going to be the relevant meta attackers, the Megas that are coming in the future, as well as the Go Battle League Pokemon, which is then going to lead us into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be focusing on a Stardust boosted Pokemon during this event time. So that Pokemon is going to be Paris. Paris is going to give you 500 Stardust per catch. So every single time you see Paris, I highly suggest you guys go after that Pokemon. With a star piece, it's going to be 750. If it is weather boosted, which it can be weather boosted in 2 conditions, which is going to be sunny for the grass and bug, which is going to be rainy weather, it's going to be 625. And then if it is weather boosted and you use a star piece, it can get you all the way to 938 per catch. So if it is weather boosted and it's spawning quite significantly, I suggest that you guys do catch this Pokemon and potentially consider using a star piece and hatching eggs because of that half incubator distance. And then on a super incubator, you're getting even further down on those egg hatches, so maybe doing something like stacking up some 12-kilometer eggs on a star piece during this day. If it is sunny weather and you see a lot of Paris spawning, that would be amazing for your gameplay. But that is going to be tip number 2, which is going to lead us to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be all about Exeggcute. So I believe it's going to be similar to the Marill Day. If you guys do want to see the live stream up here, we got a bunch of shiny Marill. Basically, I think you're pretty much, not always, but pretty much guaranteed to get a shiny Exeggcute if you participate on this day. So I suggest that you guys do participate on this Pokemon. So the 100% IV coming from field research is going to be 503. And just remember guys, you can evolve the Exeggcute all the way into Alolan Exeggutor. Yes, make sure to evolve. And if you have that shiny Shadow, this will be the only time as of right yet to be able to get that Pokemon. So the shiny Shadow Alolan Exeggutor will be very rare, and obviously you can't trade the Shadows, so there's only one way to obtain that. And on top of that guys, I highly suggest you start clearing out your bag, save those recommended Pokemon, and then also get into a downtown area and consider using Mossy Lure Modules. Mossy Lure Modules are going to draw out all of the grass, the bug types, and everything like that. So these Lure Modules, if you are in an area that is condensed, maybe it's snowing for you, you can't really move around that much, suggest you use that. But if you are in a park area and you decide to go ahead and lure up that park area, regular lure modules will do just fine, because if you're walking around, having premium lure spawn a lot faster is not really going to do you justice if you have to wait some time to come back to those stops. Which then leads us to tip number 4. Tip number 4, guys, is all about excellent throws. Just remember, guys, if you hit an excellent curveball throw on a first ball catch, you are getting a grand total of 1,170 XP points. Then, if you times that by 2, which is going to be the event bonus, you're getting a grand total of 2,340. But what happens if you hit an excellent throw with a lucky Aegon on 2 times catch XP, which changes into 4 times XP? You're gonna get a grand total of 4,560 XP per catch, guys. That's like catching 4 of them and doing 1 raid, and that can happen very fast and efficiently. Personally, I think that Bulbasaur and Chikorita are relatively good and easy excellent throws. They do pose a little bit of a challenge at first to try to find the small great to the big excellent ratio, but once you find that, it's going to be a breeze. And Tangela is a relatively big hitbox as well for an excellent throw, but there are some other Pokemon such as Paris which are not so easy, but trying your best and hitting excellent throws is going to be your best bet to gain a ton of XP, especially since you only have to use 3 lucky eggs for that entire hour, guys. Excellent throws on Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. is going to be a very, very high priority for you, especially if you're not at that 176 XP mark for level 50. So that's going to do it. Focus on the Paris, get that shiny Exeggcute, evolve your Exeggcutes into Draco Meteor, and have a lot of fun. So I appreciate you guys being here as always. To all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.